Now, one of the most difficult parts is coming up. What's going to happen is I'm going to have to make the little top thing, which is called the bail, where the cord goes in. I'm going to make it out of one piece of wire. I'm going to wrap it around, and you'll see how I do it. But the hard part is getting this to stay while you solder the bail so it doesn't fall off. And sometimes you can use different flavors of soft and hard solder to get that to work. I'm kind of low on solder, so I'm using all the same stuff. It takes a little balancing act to do this. Okay, I'm going to take these wires. They're called step clamps. Stepped pliers. And this thing is silver wire here. And I'm going to go around the bottom one about 4 to 5 times. Sometimes, if you know you're going to put it on a big chain, you'll need to do a bigger one than this. I think this is going on a small chain, so I don't need a very big bail. You just go around. I go around about 4 times. Okay, there you go. And I'm going to cut that and make a bail out of it. Now I'm going to clip this. And you want to clip it so the flat side of the wire, flat side of the pliers is going down the wire. I try to line it up with the other one. There we go. Snipped. And we got a bail. Now, I'm going to grab my pliers. I'm going to bend this bail into shape. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my round pliers for this, but you can use others. I'm going to open this. You're going to bend it. So it goes both directions. And then I'm going to break the neck of it, what it's called, where you line it up so it looks good. Anyway, that takes a little practice. I'll be right back. It takes a little time. Okay, there you go. Now, I'm going to hook this up on top, and it's going to be a big balancing act. I'm going to have to file the edges a little, put the solder in, and this is the hardest weld. Okay, so the solder's all set up. I just have to get it to sit right. And that is tough. Okay, this is very tricky. You want to just heat the top and try not to heat the bottom or you'll make it come loose, the design. So here we go. I think I got it. We'll know in a second. I'm going to let it cool. I'm going to do a cheap method where you spray cold water on it instead of dousing it. And hopefully that'll hold. Okay, so there you go. You get to zoom in on that. Now I've got to clean the thing. You see how scorched it is? Alright. Now the hard part about cleaning is this. This stuff is oxidation. It's actually like rust, really. What I can do is I can use what's called pickle, which is this chemical. If you heat it up, it pulls some of this off. Problem is, it never does enough. I just have gotten to the point where I don't even bother using it. What I'm going to do is grind this off. I'm going to grind this off with this round suction. It looks like a suction cup out of wire. And what it does is it'll pull all that black junk off, and it'll still leave it smooth enough that I can buff it real clean and it doesn't destroy the piece. So I'll show you that. I'm going to grind away. You'll see it start to come clean. See if you can see that better. You really want to tilt this thing so you're using the edge of it. Okay, we gotten close. The backside's also clean. I just have to do some more polished cloth touch up. Now you see these edges I left to the end. I'm going to fold those over. And if the person doesn't like them, I can file them off. But remember, this is the volunteer sign for a woman. So if you don't know what that is, that means people that basically won't think people are good enough to live without stealing money from each other. So that's what that symbol means. Alright, I'm going to fold those down with something called this tool. And you'll push the edges down. Be careful you don't ruin the piece though, okay? This is actually used to set stones, but it works really good on metal. Also, by the way, during this whole production, you probably heard me listen to Free Talk Live. I download their podcast and listen to it while I work, and I also listen to the Liberty Radio Network when I work. It's a great way to do it. It keeps me company. So it's www.freetalklive.com. Check them out. Alright, the last thing I'll do is take a steel wool brush to it. That'll get the rest of the black off, and then I'm all done. I'll hand polish it.
Don't get the blues, get Liberty News at LCL Report.